Hey guys, it's Matthew Danahay here. If you hear some random noise in the background, don't worry, that's my sister. She's taking a shit all the time or doing something, so I have no control over that. But today I wanted to talk about why you shouldn't let one condition or one word define your entire life. Something I go through with is epilepsy, and it can be really hard at times. I know a couple Sundays ago, I woke up and I had a seizure. And then it just, I thought, okay, that sucks. But there's nothing I can do about that. And it happened 4 times in that day. And I spent the next day in the hospital, the entire day. I don't remember anything from that. So it can be tough at times, especially since I had been driving for 5 days before that. I'd gone 6 months without one, and I was able to drive again. But it only lasted for 5 days. So that sucks. I had gone 10 months without being able to drive randomly because it kept happening over and over again. But despite this, that's why I want to talk about why you shouldn't let, no matter what range you are, whether you've never been able to drive or you can't for a period of time, whatever, you shouldn't let it get you down. And that's why I'm here today to talk about. It's just amazing what people, the misconceptions people have about this condition. People think, oh, you just have it all the time. Well, no, that's not it. And people think every person that has epilepsy is just someone that has a grand mal, which is one where someone loses consciousness and then just has a violent attack or on the ground or something. No, there's different types, and there's people that have the ones where they just zone out for a period of time, and that can be dangerous too. It's taken care of more randomly. But what I try to do is live my life like I don't have it, because it seems like a good amount of time I don't have it. I went 5 years without having one. Between them, I was able to drive and do everything pretty much normally during that time, without, for a couple exceptions, that I can normally just live out my life normally, besides like driving. And at night, I wear headphones and so forth, noise canceling. And with me, I don't know about anyone else, but I get paranoid that I'm going to have one at different times. I know I have random muscle twitches and so forth at different times. It's not really noticeable to other people, but especially every night, because most of mine happen during my sleep. So it's one of those things where it can be a bit, make you feel like you're paranoid, but at the same time it's a very real possibility. So that's something you have to be considered about. And another misconception people have is people think that you'll never be able to drive with this, or you can't be a normal person. You're just, oh, poor thing, poor things. I'm so sorry for you. I've heard that so many times, but it's like, I'd rather not have people feel sorry for me than just look at it as like part of my life, as an unfortunate thing that I have to deal with. That's just the reality of it. But one thing that I wanted to let you guys know, and especially something that really made me open my eyes, because this condition sucks and everything, and all the stuff I have to go through with that, or other people have to go through with that, it sucks, but it could always be worse. And I work at a drug/convenience store. It's retail. And you see all types of people there, all different types of people with different abilities and disabilities, if you want to look at it like that. And there's this lady that came in last night, and she had no arms whatsoever. And I was like, wow. I saw her for a brief second as she walked in, and I said, wow, I wonder how she's going to do that. And she ended up shopping completely normally. I use normal loosely, but for her, it just was like another day. I had never seen this before, but I had seen her grab a basket. Somehow, I don't even know how she did it. I didn't see it happen. But she grabbed all the items she wanted, a lot of them, throughout the store, and just put it in the cart, or the little basket, by herself. And then she came up and checked out. And she asked me to grab like 2 sodas for her that she couldn't reach into, obviously. But she was able to do that, and it's so crazy. And I wanted to let her know, because I didn't want to like insult her abilities, because she's able to do a lot by herself. But I just said, if you need any accommodations or any assistance with anything, let me know. And she had told me that she had never heard that before in her life. And I was pretty proud to do that, because I know what it's like to a certain extent. Mine is kind of invisible one, but you can't really see it. But I just want to let her know if she needs assistance or accommodations, you know, I can help her out. But the funny part is that when I was checking her out, put all the stuff in the bags, and I was like, at the end, I'm like, do I give this to her? Is I can't really hand it to her because she doesn't have any arms or hands. So that's what I was kind of confused about. I was unsure how to do that. And so eventually she said, oh no, I got it. And she's able to slide her card with her foot or everything. And then she's able to grip like the pin between like her neck and her shoulder and like type it. I was just pretty amazed. And then I asked her if she needed help with bringing the bags out or anything, or any assistance, accommodations to that. And she said, oh no, I got it. And she's able to put both bags on her shoulder and carry it out like she had no ailments or no issues with anything. And that is something that made me really say, wow. I mean, if she can let this not get her down and able to live her life completely normal, I imagine, I don't know if she's able to drive, but if she's able to do this completely normal, then I shouldn't let what I have get me down, because there's always somebody that has it worse, and she's still able to get by. It's crazy. I mean, not to take away from what I have or what anyone else has, but it's unreal. That really motivated me to say, I'm not gonna let this get me down. I don't think anyone else should, hopefully, not let what they have get them down as well. Because there's always some sort of way, if you push yourself hard enough, that you can overcome an obstacle, overcome a barrier that you have. If you push yourself hard enough, try hard enough, think hard enough, and, you know, do your best to overcome what you have. Because there's always somebody that has it worse. And there's always somebody that has it worse that makes it work. And that is what is important in life, is overcoming your obstacles. No matter whether you have $1 million and your house burned down in a fire, or you have a medical condition. It's all about pushing yourself.